Welcome to WrestleMania.
Long-time fan, long-time performer, first-time host. How am I doing so far? Has been chaos. Vocal. One could say, this is the moment I love the most. Talk is up. Tonight will step up and deliver. Welcome to WrestleMania!
Let's go, Wade!
Following is a six-man tag team match. Get the
Audience. And tonight, again, heading in the fifth time, calling the greatest spectacle in our industry. You're looking at the Usos, who last performed as a team. LA Knight, I talked to him early night, and the vision, you do it right here at WrestleMania. And wait, how fired up? It's a LA Knight attacking a certain IShowSpeed on his live stream.
And their opponents,
well, at first, IShowSpeed didn't even want to be involved in this situation. Now, IShowSpeed, great athlete, we know that. However, in half in that particular Royal Rumble that you mentioned, but you're right, he's in way not. He is a veteran at this. IShowSpeed, just like he's some performers like Austin Theory. Remember what he did a few years back at Usos with a double super kick, wipes out the vision, and that leads IShowSpeed. So many problems over the past several weeks. Nowhere to hide now, Speed. Let's see what you got. And wrestling school stuff. If this gets any deeper, he may struggle. And keep your eye on Speed. Oh, and a power slam by Speed. Speed showing he's been. When it comes to WWE, no match was ever won off a body slam. Turnbuckle. Again, LA Knight with quite the history with the vision. Ryan Tran warning LA Knight. Last year at WrestleMania shocked the world when he won the world. Double team by the Usos. As fluid as water. Of course, the Usos, second-generation stars. And Theory! Jimmy Uso did not see the tag at all behind him. Being won by a power slam. Body slam. Body slam. Did you forget? I'm tired, maybe. And now the Vision celebrating. Logan. Talk about a guy who feeds off pressure. Logan Paul. Beat too long, thinking of Speed, and it really has shown from the off in this one. He knows how to do the moves, but pulling a Paul, who has proved himself to be among the best in WWE. Social media superstar now. Body shots delivered to Jimmy. Yeah, let's face it, he's one hell of a box. Jimmy Uso has been knocked for 6 in the corner. And not to forget that right hand. Corkscrew moonsault off the top rope. Takes out Paul, both men down. Both teams, who can make the tag first? Who can get a fresh man into the tag? Huge turning point in the match. This could be where it's won or lost. The two have been at each other for many months now. Jay lands on his feet, off the ropes. Spear! Cover! Able to break things up, but Theory just moving out of the way momentarily may have cost Jay the match. Nice. Might not like him, but he is so good inside that ring and only getting better. On this, Jey Uso back into the ring and sent shoulder first into the post. Uh-oh. It is! Nice head scissors there from IT. Speed just sent Knight into Paul.
Smart reversal there from
Get up! Get up! He's got to get out! Get up!
I don't think Speed did that.
That computer, hit the rope! Come on! Wow, hit the rope!
Into Speed, BFT! Cover by...
Here are your winners! The team of...
Well, I'll tell you right now, that is not... But things went to hell in a handbasket because I...
Bullied by the Vision.
You cost me my mania! You had one shot!
The right hand I was talking about. I like how Logan Cole just tosses.
And you ruined it! Come here!
I mean, he was willing to tag up with Paul and Austin Theory of the Vision for this match.
I do. Winning and losing at this level, there are consequences.
Professional wrestling!
A mugging now, a vicious assault. He's got those crazed eyes. He came here tonight to win. He does not accept loss.
I think Paul's going to go up top, looking for a Paul from Grace. And meanwhile, Jey Uso.
Come here, my man. You good? You good?
Oh, Speed. Is he now in the thick of the lion's den? Ugly here.
The Uso holds Logan Paul down. Show splash! Falls! Logan Paul is celebrating with IShowSpeed, and that had to feel good after he was bullied throughout this.
But that was incredibly painful for IShowSpeed, but even more so.
And now it's celebration time. Speed, welcome to WrestleMania. IShowSpeed. Look at the height, incredible. From the top of the ring post, and Paul through the table. A WrestleMania moment for Speed.
Do it anywhere. Do it right here at WrestleMania. When the eyes.
And also for me as
No countouts. The only way to win is by pinfall. 1 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf.
Oh, Wade, batten down the hatches.
Oh, this has been built up between these two superstars. The only way to get this done to each other. We can't control you. We will not be held liable.
Revisit the history of Jacob Fatu and the time that he spent behind bars. It's about his wife and his kids. He is a werewolf, ready to win titles at WWE. Jacob Fatu back for one night. He's gonna get him. All gas was made for Jacob Fatu.
A lot of loathing, but there must be some fear too right here in Las Vegas for filthy of violent savagery.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in for McIntyre.
Now we know Drew McIntyre can get down in a Sin City street fight, and today McIntyre to win the match.
Yeah, and this is a Drew McIntyre who was fully Indian. That went out of the window when he lost it to Cody Rhodes. Thanks, Earwolf, and that is why Drew McIntyre is laser focused on down his throat last year. And why did McIntyre do that? Because Jacob Fatu
going after Drew McIntyre. This unsanctioned match is underway. Bouncing McIntyre.
Referee has very little he needs to do in this match other than count the 3 count or accept until he needs to close in.
McIntyre driven into the ring post by Jacob Werewolf on the hunt.
And that Werewolf with the upper hand early in this one.
Dangerous out here ringside, completely illegal under the rules of an unsanctioned match. Do you like the fact?
Well, he had no choice whatsoever. You could have put a bunch of rules in place. You could have made throw it out the window anyway. Let's not forget it wasn't that long ago. McIntyre just saying right now, wait up.
And Jacob Fatu now unloading a McIntyre backing off here. McIntyre remembers CM Punk inside Hell in a Cell. And now McIntyre looking to use the toolbox. Or maybe not. My goodness. Fatu with the back of his head bouncing off.
McIntyre. It's kill or beak. Getting smashed into the steel in that ring frame.
Just like this, Drew McIntyre has turned the tables.
McIntyre, over the past couple of years, if anyone can match him, it is Jacob Fatu. Into the post. So much raw power possessed by both of these men. So much durability.
Did you hear the thud when McIntyre collapsed the chest? Now using it
here to watch McIntyre compete for the WWE Championship.
On social media after he won the world title at WrestleMania, what happened to him?
Well, it looks like he just tweaked with more weapons of war.
And again, that lucky wrench can...
Fatu could bounce back from the kind of assault levied at him so far.
Crazy.
But Jacob Fatu possesses a whirlwind of
Mania. Jacob Fatu won the United States Championship.
Underestimated this warlord.
McIntyre. And look at this. Fatu pop up some.
Drew McIntyre is 280 pounds. And check out this from Jacob Fatu. Popped in the air. Caught
just the second unsanctioned match. in WrestleMania 10 years ago. Flying Glasgow kiss there, just about saving McIntyre. This one could turn around where every shot is as lethal as what we've seen. Yeah, they've managed so many times over the years. Fatu now reverses as McIntyre almost ran into his own chain. Oh, it's time to drag a little here and face first into that steel ring post. McIntyre seems like he's entering the zone here. McIntyre just pissed off too, Fatu. He's always pissed off lately. I mean, that probably wasn't the only reason. Scoring a major victory here in front of the world. And the big tire, he's a Terminator in there. Just bouncing up immediately, knowing looking for the death blow. And McIntyre. McIntyre kicked that twos, bloody moonsault. Well, take a look at this first of all. McIntyre playing this, followed up by this double jump moonsault that is a signature now of WrestleMania. And McIntyre staying alive, living dangerously. Right, and Allegiant Stadium enjoying this matchup on back of the knee. Just kneecapping his opponent here, and now going to town. But he's blinded. Trying to take out the eye of Fatu here. And this is why it's unscripted. Pure violence between these two men. I'm about to say both men stunning. He's a machine. There's no doubt about it. Each and every time we see McIntyre in action, more and more on the British Isles, and I don't say that lightly, but he proves it time and time again. And Fatu set through the chairs. Covered by McIntyre. Didn't collide with both of those chairs. Yeah, it's like a glancing blow to the back, which will be intended. And notice who the official is in this match, Dan Engler, who's had a and again, he has to keep doing that. Oh, no. On SmackDown, McIntyre whipping the hell out of Jacob Fatu, a man he's done at WrestleMania. The leather belt is set. McIntyre. Just too much glee in the eyes of McIntyre there. And a chair to the spine. You saw McIntyre try to crawl for the belt. But Flash read it, and it may be payback time, Cole. I don't think he's giving it back to Engler. Did you hear the strikes made? Just here. Pain coursing through his veins. McIntyre, who's knocked off Brock and Seth and Priest. No, Fatu kicks out. Oh, and that was a weak kick out in the one that does all the damage. And now he's blaming the official for what he perceived was a slow cast to launch vicious attacks, and their opponents have countered, and now they are both. Saturday is underway. Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre, unsafe. Gain the upper hand, headbutts by Fatu, dragging McIntyre down the mat, and look at Jacob Fatu. Time for warfare. Somebody's hopes are fake. And Jacob Fatu now set to set up a table. Again, thank you for tuning in just a few moments over on the ESPN app. Part of the unlimited plan is to the table. And at this point, goodness, right across the elbow with him at this point. Trying to get some feeling back in those fingers. He's got bigger problems than Phil. Jacob Fatu looks to take the slow climb to the top rope, and McIntyre with an opportunity. Oh, exactly what you've got to do something like this. Now, oh my goodness, McIntyre just like Fatu. And now McIntyre landing that was, and it is now all in the hands of McIntyre to put this. Just trying to roll out of harm's way as McIntyre again stalks his man. Drops McIntyre. Just incredible bounce back ability from Fatu. Right on the skull of McIntyre, who may be out. Jacob! As violent as we expected. And Jacob Fatu, vile as they come, on what an incendiary matchup, simply outlasting McIntyre. The volume of abuse from both. He was going to go back in time for one night. And boy did fall to the outside, crashing through a table, and crashing down. That is when Jacob Fatu turned it around. That toolbox once again, a 1-2 whammy. Massive moonsault through the table. Puts to rest the demon known as, in this unsanctioned match against the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre, a long, vicious rivalry. Well, for the safest problem here, always said, this will be the #1 representative of his family. All options are on the table, but for McIntyre, this is going to be a bitter. The handcuffs were off for Jacob Fatu tonight. The States, we would love to thank you for joining us with a special presentation of the ESPN app with the unlimited plan, where you can catch the rest of the main event. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, with the undisputed Fatu.
Fatal 4-way match for the W declared the winners and the women's tag team.
Only Alexa and Charlotte continue over the years. WrestleMania 34, with part of the first ever women's match to main event, WrestleMania.
Valkyria!
Bayley got what she wanted, has 3 wins in his great spectacle. Horse back.
They are the WWE
winning in WWE, and what an unstoppable. And damn, they look good tonight. Ready to sparkle here in the...
So, I tried really hard, you guys. To my pace, I called it an old friend.
She's back! Oh man, I don't think we ever thought we would
team up Brie and Paige.
Oh man, your heart goes out to Nikki Bella, who's missed out because of that. And she will team with Brie Bella. I'm just looking up doing some research real quick here. This is Paige's first time in a WWE ring in more than 8 years. He was last night to start things off now against Brie Bella. Bayley in this as well, and so is Alexa Bliss. Paige made her main roster debut, remember, against AJ Lee, her Intercontinental Champion, when she wore Paige. And of course, in this match, you can only tag your own tag partner. And now the legend has been so impressive and incredible since teaming with Nia Jax. Double, it's basically 4 against 2 every time they're in tag match. I still can't stop looking at that. Oh! Charlotte Flair with a high cross body, and the Queen now. Let's just see Charlotte Flair and part of that team, PCB. And look at this, Brie Bella poking up Charlotte, kicks out. Yeah, it's flying in every time you go for a move, a pin, whatever. But have your hopes about you in the... Wiping out Brie. How much does this affect Brie? Obviously, it's great you've got Paige, but you are used now. I'm looking back in time here, and as a Brie Bella... Paige actually teamed with Brie. Oh, step up Insecurity. That's not a particularly deep resume as a tag to click into gear very quickly here, and that's tough to do when you've got Nia Jax. Well, I love everything about Lash Legend, but many people, that is the future of the women's war by storm since arriving. Choke slam right onto the apron of Bayley. Charlotte Flair left. Charlotte is absolutely brilliant. Has all the experience in the world, but there's so little you can... Using those veteran wiles now for a go. And now Bliss. Oh, and a DDT. One of the great high flyers and a former Intercontinental Champion in WWE. Scan on your opponents and capitalize. Now Bayley and Lyra with a frequent tags. Double team coming. Backbreaker. And break up. the near fall. Well, Lash was down, but certainly not out. And Paige before Lash legend intercepts and sends her in the corner. And how much would Lash tag in, get this one finished before Paige can even enter? Yeah, I was going to say, Paige hasn't even been in Lyra Valkyria, going to double team Brie. It's all about loose alliances in there. And now Lash legend so confident, she powers her way in here. Bliss and Lyra the mat. Meanwhile, Brie, Bella, perched on the 24 women down. Fresh partners now on the apron, demanding. Lyra trying to drag herself to Bayley. Tag made. Here comes Nia Jax. Charlotte with a big boot. Nice nimble work there by Nia Jax. Paige, what the world's been waiting for. A two-time US champion. Paige is looking better than. Down to the apron. Lash legend gets caught by a kick. Paige now with a well-placed knees to legend. Since that tag is Paige. What is she cooking up here? Nice Lyra. Lyra looking for Paige Turner. Is it enough to put her away? And breaking things up is Nia Jax. And Jax just contained the gold here and dumped Brie Bella out on the head. But tonight, from behind, they're going to hook up Lyra for a last extension here. Because that was game over for Lyra Valkyria. Kept the match alive for themselves. Working together to clear the ring and make this loss. The barrier smashing, game-changing queens of the industry. Looking for the figure eight. Oh, that's it. That could be good night right here, but got to move quick. With Paige in trouble. Brie Bella yanking shoulder out of the way. Crutch. Nikki with the crutch. To recover. Paige, grab Paige.
Here are your winners, the newbies, Brie Bella and Paige.
Turn of Paige. To win tag team. Paige back where she belongs and back at the very top with her ankle injury now attacking. Charlotte Flair with that quick cover. Bring up the knees on this twisted Bliss. And then really Paige. And we have new tag champs, shockingly. Brie Bella on her debut in WWE over a decade ago. For the first time in 8 years. And what does she do? Inspirational women that you will ever meet. Paige has returned. Good story. If you're a fan of this industry, a fan of the journey we've all been on over the past 15 months, is out for WrestleMania. Even The Mandalorian and Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu, filmed for IMAX and in theater.
Grogu will live centuries.
It is the Women's Intercontinental League.
Moments ago, we saw Paige and AJ Lee skips her way to the ring. Becky confronting the official Jessica Carr moments ago. Go ahead. I am absolutely failed to notice that the official who is of this championship match, Jessica, the challenger, Becky Lynch, for the past 12 months costing a several ticket car, is going to be unbiased in this one. It is a conspiracy. It is a scam. Jay Lee, there's really just one key strategy in this match tonight. That is, over the past 7 months, 3 times, Becky is tapped out to all costs because that is a guaranteed L. The other half is avoid the biased referee. It's propaganda to give her an out when she loses to AJ tonight. Doesn't have to pay me a penny. I speak the congratulations. And this has become very personal between these two. Becky Lynch, AJ Lee. Long-standing rivals, straddling the cup ever since returning, delivering multiple humiliations at the match. Though we cannot ignore her resume at WrestleMania. One of the great resumes from the office. Already coming unglued here, but nice bit of power here from the Irish woman. Yes, for 30 seconds this match, we're an absolute disaster for Lynch. Well, that is an example. Make history. There's Becky Lynch. WrestleMania. 30, of course, part of the main event. First women's main event WrestleMania history back at WrestleMania 30. Only kick out by Lee. Yeah, you're not going to put AJ Lee away that easily, but certainly hitting her teeth. Well, Becky's got to be careful because the official Jessica Carr is clothesline. Very intense, very determined. Becky with a big blur. Sending AJ to the center. Greatest hits in the first 90 seconds of this matchup, and there is no relentless. Straight a bit more on AJ than part of. Hold on. We're back to bite her at the Elimination Chamber, and she ended up regretting it and losing the match.
I can't believe you are absolutely insane, you know that?
So just call the back to insane. Oh, now AJ will Becky make extra here and kick out. And Becky was screaming in the ear, Jessica. She was whispering. No screen search by the referee is AJ Lee. AJ with a knee to the face. That was nasty catch to the jaw of Becky Lynch. Collision like that, nor a diminutive individual. And that's a shockwaves down the spine off her feet. Feel like slowly but surely, AJ Lee is going to make. AJ, the missile drop kick. Connecting to the chamber event. And I'll hand it all to AJ Lee. So impressive since returning. Complete better with each matchup, and that is scary for the rest of the women's division. And as AJ gets better at counter. So we got to do in the build up to this matchup. Work on your counters. Walk to her feet. Becky stunned now. Like the shining wizard. Becky able to pick her out of the air. Of AJ Lee just bends in the strangest of ways, almost like a contortionist pin there. There's over 50,000 here tonight in Las Vegas. Folks in trouble. AJ Lee with the former champ, Becky Lynch. From the champ thus far. Look at the manhandle slam. And AJ Lee turns it into an arm drag. Of AJ Lee that really is the difference maker here. Oh God. And Becky, the fight camp has been all about for Becky Lynch. That one move, that's been the problem. And AJ Lee just got the shoulder up. Was that shot? Yeah, this one. What an amazing reversal on that Black Widow there. The neck of AJ Lee slamming. It should have been over. But the resilience of AJ Lee. Gotta be careful. She doesn't get disqualified here. Yeah, especially when you never know the referee's count check. Letting things go in this match being a championship match. But she's had enough. Turnout's fair play. AJ Lee, the manhandle slam of her own. Covered by AJ. Set for the champ, AJ Lee. Thought she had it in the bag after a major distraction on the referee. Well, she went after the official. Jessica Carr ducked underneath. Now both women laid out. Both women have dropped major shots on their opponent. AJ, right hand. Becky delivers one of her own. And a slugfest on. AJ Lee with a Black Widow. Will Becky Lynch tap right? She closer. Trying to grab the rope to force a break. I think she had a handful of heads. Somehow, wait a second, that turnbuckle just fell off in the hands of Becky Lynch. In front of her. And now sending AJ Lee in the exposed steel turnbuckle. And Becky Lynch is a 3-time Intercontinental Champion.
Intercontinental Champion, the man.
Well, all is well in the world. No, she finally defeated her kryptonite. Ace is where it almost went wrong for Becky Lynch. Into a shoving match with the officials let go. But immediately there, on the offense, we're still here. The Black Widow escaped. Apparently pulling the hair of that with some underhanded tactics, removing that turnbuckle, pulling the ref in the left head first into the steel when AJ Lee followed up. What's the man? Becky Lynch. You can't be upset the way she lost that match only because Becky Lynch exposed. Club WWE is the ultimate insider member access rewards and experiences. If you're interested in becoming a founding member, you can join the WWE. Mortal
150 pounds, the ring general.
To prove tonight, he does not have a great track record when it comes to wrestle to him. 666-day reign as Intercontinental Champion ended by so.
So I saw the kickoff show yesterday, and Gunther very specifically suggests you heed his advice.
Okay, so he's the career kill. He's ended the careers of Gold Rollins tonight. We'll get into that story in a moment.
Weighing for 225 pounds, Seth.
Looks like a villain out of the Game of Thrones. Got Phoenix. And here we go. Wasted a little time. Go tonight. Seth Rollins, with his months and months, due to a shoulder injury, 100%.
I mean, back in after 6 months out with the pressure of you, and I'll say right now, Seth Rollins really is this generation's Mr. A Hill for him to climb.
Oh, look at this. Comes to the eyes. And for those balls, this is a fight. Rollins and Gunther. Rollins wearing Gunther out.
Yeah, for 6 months, it is a dangerous game to be playing, but
That Gunther put himself into WrestleMania.
yeah, and what does Gunther get for that? He is owed a favor by Paul Heyman, but
Wait, when's the last time you've seen Seth like this? It's Seth.
attacks in the preceding weeks to WrestleMania from Gunther. He's also been paid for eventually. Seth hopes he'll get back to Paul Heyman et al.
Gunther and Patton with his hands full in this matchup, and the fight's going to continue.
Finally,
And there, big chop.
he just bounced off Seth Rollins, who, as you say, is so intense, so ironic.
And now Gunther looking to take control. Sleeper hold. That's taking out John Cena. Now, over the German suplex. Always worry when you see Seth land like that because of the history of knee injuries.
I mean, you have a damage from head to toe. Right now, bouncing past everything. Gunther
Rollins going for one, and he ran into a clothesline. Wait, this is not.
well, these are two technicians, however, clearly bad as fast pace as possible. Test the cardio conditioning of Seth Rollins, who's been up to show some major durability here.
Well, Gunther trying to get the upper hand early, and all that he likes it. That methodical beatdown of your opponent.
He's more in the wheelhouse of Gunther right now. Gunther thrives on brutal curveballs at Gunther if he's going to have any chance from this point. Beneath the boots of the ring general.
And it's interesting that Gunther brought up the fact it's included in that matchup, and it's been bothering Gunther ever since. He claims that
This takes issue with the fact that many call Rollins the best bell-to-bell on the planet.
he's got Lesnar, Triple H. Remember, the heist of the century, the cash in.
Seth freaking Rollins, one of the best to ever pull on a pair of boots, but when you talk about exclusively to him,
It may be exclusively to Gunther now. And Rollins fighting back. Bouncing Rollins off the turnbuckle.
and Rollins all of a sudden look very top. No warm-up matches, no easing your way back and mounting the ring general.
Gunther looking to. No, Rollins able to slip out from behind, and now Seth Rollins. And Rollins
Oh, no.
with a buckle bomb. Chin for a stop. Gunther once again out of harm's way. Delivers a release German suplex to Rollins. Clothesline stops Rollins in his tracks back up to his feet, and one of his own.
Enough to throw one big Larry of his own. This was after this. The prize line, but hey, I got some of that too, Gunther. Both men now laid out.
1,000 at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas for WrestleMania Saturday.
And I'll tell you right now, I thought Seth Rollins was from the off, but the fact that Gunther is the one who's laid out, and Seth is the one who...
And Gunther with a kick right across the face, and another one by the ring general. Rollins falls.
Classic, it's simply been a dogfight from the word go. Just looking to beat the other man into submission.
Gunther came about.
And Gunther's done a really nice movement. The agility of Seth freaking Rollins, well, he just into a corner.
Loves to track. Top after top after top by Rollins. Rollins taking the fight to Gunther.
Well, Rollins just a snap, and now we see that.
Gunther may snap too. But Rollins momentarily glanced at the official and allowed Gunther to do this.
Yeah, exclusive advantage over Rollins, and Gunther needs to do more of that if he's going to get the win.
Iron tremendous resilience.
No doubt about it, but I'm going to give some positive for this WrestleMania. Gunther doesn't care about the best every single time.
Well, and Gunther's made a point set with your career.
I mean, that is one way to build a terrible
Best in the world inside the ring. That's all I'm going to say now. I've said it on a number of occasions.
in all areas of match competition, and doesn't he know it? The matchup proof. I don't care your style, high flyer, power, technical. I'm going to beat
Back drop up from pedigree, and Gunther able to counter. And a big super kick by Rollins.
pace is so crucial for Seth Rollins against someone like Gunther. Second by the cherry.
And Rollins has got to bridge out, but he's still got Gunther in position for the pedigree.
Full pedigree there, but got enough.
Stop the Gunther.
And that right there might be the moment, be it not flush. That stop was as flush as they get abnormal. Kicking out from that level of offense.
These two men physically excelling.
And is that doubt in the over? I should be home and dry, grabbing that knee I just noticed there. That right knee
Down a bit awkwardly early on in the matchup. Now Gunther back to his feet as Seth Rollins moves out of harm's way. Rollins rolls him up, stacks him up, shoulders down. Gunther kicks out.
and locked center of the ring, a million miles from any rope, waiting in position.
What a spectacular counter by Gunther into the sleeper. Make it back to his feet. Rollins now back to a vertical base.
And that is freakish from
Rollins is out of the sleeper. Big discus punch by Rollins.
and running on fumes here. Someone's about to drop here, Cole. When Seth Rollins had the wind in his sails. And it looks
Now Rollins hooking Gunther. Superplex. Gunther kicks out. And now Rollins on a sleeper.
might be another fall on his own sword here.
Is Gunther going to tap out again? And ready.
Gunther's taking the wall.
And he gets his foot on the bottom
Frame of Gunther. What an advantage it was there.
And Rollins
Can sink at Gunther, and one way or another, Gunther lives on. And Gunther is any clue where he's at right now. Struggling to even maintain a vertical, but is there.
Rollins. And another one. Gunther's in trouble. Let's keep the pedal to the metal, Seth. Another suicide.
Lead me first.
Powerbomb on the table. Gunther with Rollins up top. Turns it around. Reversal by Seth.
Knockout of Gunther. He's not finished yet. He knows Gunther is an absolute freak. Oh, God.
He's got no idea what's going on. Stop by Rollins on the announce table.
Well, the referee really needs to check on Gunther here because Gunther is an absolute moron.
Brawl breaker with a snip. The Vision's
He's been out with a major injury over the past couple of months. Well, he's back.
Gunther meanwhile dragging himself to his feet.
And the referee is staggering back.
Rollins staring with the sleeper, rubbing the legs around the body of Rollins.
cotton candy for a baby for Gunther here. He's severely weak and Rollins.
Gunther's got it locked in. Seth Rollins may be out. Bliss. That was an incredible match. That was absolutely incredible. End Rollins' WrestleMania dream.
Well, however you has any clue that Baquer even came down after he was laid after taking command, kidney first into that ring pedigree, head first onto the announce desk with no give, follow real desk and then the referee, otherwise engaged, out of nowhere, the shot hell, and then the inevitable, the squeeze, the sleeper, Rollins the man who formed the vision, in his vision, the unpredictable badass, Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker, breakneck speed, down the ramp, Rollins is defenseless! You should have beat me now, when you had a change. Crap, all directed at the midsection of Seth, because there's plenty more where that came from.
The Oracle of the Vision,
Paul, to the next hottest thing in this industry, and it will be a...
for Seth Rollins.
Aviator, fly high with Aviator.
Class of 2026.
Taking place Saturday, August 1st, Sunday, August 2nd at US Bank Stadium, April 29th at 10 a.m. Central. Fans can register for pre-sale info versus Over Femi. The rest of the night takes place on the ESPN. For the first time in her career, La Primera Royal Rumble this year, after being the bridesmaid a couple of times. She won the title in WrestleMania without.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall of championship. New Jersey, Liv Morgan. And her opponent from the Women's World Champion.
You're looking at two of the biggest stars in our industry's upbringings. A more opposite pathway to keep the referee for this match tonight.
I'll tell you right now, what's incredible. The past 2 years has just been a long victory streak. She's got Liv Morgan leading into this match, and she's turned out highly emotional and really thrives in chaos.
And as you can see, the way this matchup starts, no love lost between these two women. He's been focused on this match for weeks and weeks and weeks. Liv Morgan has to extend elsewhere.
No, absolutely not. I think her head is right where it should be. She had one of the great. Liv Morgan came back for one reason, to get back to the very top. Did the right thing in
World champion. Has had great success at Mania over her career. The host of Stephanie kicks out at 2.
Yeah, Liv Morgan's a woman who's been looked down upon by Echelon. That changed in a big way over the past couple of years, and even to this day, the care isn't
one reason. She's not been pinned or submitted since coming to the main roster. Liv Morgan, nice move. The Three Amigos, made famous by the late great Eddie Guerrero, now finds herself in control. What does Liv have to do in the fight?
Stephanie Vaquer with a win in her cells only ever leads to victory.
Well, now, from high above the ring, top rope, into the frog splash.
And there you go, it was that beat. That one moment was all Vaquer needed, and here's your favorite move, Michael Cole.
And now Stephanie going to turn into the devil's kiss on Liv Morgan. He does. Oh, he's right to the jaw.
That was beautiful.
Cover by Stephanie.
And you're right, the pressure just doesn't get to Vaquer. That has been true of day one since your IC championship, and that momentum never slowed. And here we go, Cole. Oh, nice one. Vaquer might be looking for that edge, and that particular move was more.
And again, Liv Morgan. Hold on. The devil's kiss. And almost got caught.
And that's the problem. You get a little too cocky in there with him.
Is enough to retain the championship.
There and living incredibly dangerously here is Liv Morgan, and things are going into the back of the neck. That has done so much damage to all opponents right in this one, but only just. Vaquer is also tracker
by Morgan. Dropping Vaquer back through the rope. Stephanie, though, able to roll through. Oblivion into the cover. Puts both legs, and Morgan's got a kick out.
Well, specialized move, the Oblivion, but it was not to be.
But mentally, this could screw up Morgan as well, getting hit by her own move, the Oblivion.
Well, major offense from La Primera, who looks like...
Up the top rope, that's Roxanne Perez. He calls it. And now Raquel Rodriguez getting involved. The numbers game from the judgment. Stephanie kicks out.
Well, that was the damage caused by the massive Raquel, but somehow Vaquer straight over the top rope, followed up quickly with Oblivion, referee absolutely clueless.
And now if you're Liv, you just hit your finishing move, put Stephanie Vaquer over there, just swarming all over the place out here.
Well, that's always been the playbook of the judge.
Looked like she was setting up for Oblivion, ended up going through the ropes and taking out
Vaquer, wait up!
Big cross body from the top rope. Morgan, though, was Morgan driving Vaquer into the steps.
No distraction sometimes.
Breaker from the second rope. Stephanie in trouble. Morgan now, Oblivion championship.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan.
Mysterio comes out to celebrate.
On the greatest nation it is going to be tonight in Sin City for these two. Don't party too hard down the Demon Finn Balor, but for now, it is party time in the clubhouse.
What a match, Wade.
I mean, very little chance of this one. It looked like miraculously side. And this was one too many for the now former champ. And Liv Morgan is back where she belongs, right at the very...
This world champion is going to cause a lot of trouble. On course, Wade's dancing to the theme song. Dominic's all smile. Hey.
I'm the greatest world champion.
Well, hey, bring them all
when you ride that kick out, just triggering whatever sciatic issue that might be.
And he's just trying to somehow get himself back in the matches. Cody Rhodes now looks to climb.
He's been absorbing abuse.
And Randy Orton. And now Randy Orton to end this match quickly to have a chance.
I mean, can he block? Oh, this is not
Not
smart.
at all. Randy letting his instincts kick.
Cowboy Bob Orton style. Randy Orton reverting too tough.
Well, look at this.
You go big or you go home at WrestleMania, and it may...
And now Randy looking to build off the title. There's a power.
Superlative at best. And that Paige now, if he can focus, if he just do enough, there is a path to victory.
And torquing the back.
I'll tell you right now, there may not be a move. Even going down. Was an issue for Orton there. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Cody able to counter Randy, grab his back again. Now sent out to the floor. And Cody got punching on the right hand by Randy, and Randy needed that.
A nice club right to you at the right time. Look at the message.
Randy Orton loves delivering those blows on the announce table. Cody does have the advantage tonight, being the champion. Randy's got a pinner super.
Well back from Randy Orton. Eyes of Randy Orton.
Oh no, Orton, straight into the post by Cody.
And it's softened up, but he's got a die-hard spirit.
Cody, of course, he was attacked before the match even began. Cody Rhodes, based on how things turned out in the aftermath of said attack. Orton's been busted open, and now Cody Rhodes with the right hand. And Cody now got focusing post, and the effects are apparent to the entire world now. And Randy Orton's title hanging in the balance. And now an irate Cody Rhodes, an angry Rhodes. You imagine Cody Rhodes' full whistle from his former friend. You can't show that tonight, Cody. Yeah, but a lot of complexity of the industry, the business has changed. Cody, as Randy Orton is big, he can Viper so softened up by injury. And it's a disaster kick by Rhodes. Randy Orton drops in the ring. Cody's got a chance.
Is a shell of a competitor right now, and you're in there with one of the greatest in Cody.
This has become doing to Orton.
Well, it's catharsis, isn't it? Everything Orton has put Cody through over the back.
At some point, everybody reaches that breaking point. And we wondered if Cody was going to reach
out of Randy Orton here, and Randy Orton just looking limp.
And now dragging Randy Orton up to the second rope. Cody Rhodes, maybe about to die, Cody.
Well, this will be an emphatic
Cody Rhodes tonight. Legacy as well. A three-time world champion.
It really is game over, and Cody wants to do it in style, mate.
Randy Orton. Randy! Cody kicked out. Orton not close to a 15th world champion.
At exactly the right time there from Randy Orton, simply transcend Rhodes and spinning momentum back in his favor. But can he put a stranglehold on this match? Now he has the advantage.
The position, coiled and ready to strike. Randy Orton measuring rope. Got it! RKO by Rollins.
3 letters in all of wrestling, but only with an RKO delivered with panache, but not
time. In the undisputed WWE Championship match, Cody left on the floor in front of us.
Cody, the man who has this industry pumping through his attacks by Randy Orton, now looking to finish the job. Randy
Orton slammed to him as well, and this is a completely different Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, it's the main event. The gold is on the line against your current most hate.
I don't even know if Randy knows where he's at, Wade.
No doubt. You can never write off the Viper, although that moment is
Orton. RKO out of nowhere. Randy for a fifth.
Coiled, ready to strike, written off by the entire position in off. This is where it's game over for Orton until it wasn't. Broken Cody Rhodes. The two men.
Orton spent a WrestleMania Saturday. Everything on the line. The prestigious go. Orton turns around.
He took back in a slugfest. The bigger man.
Road to the eye. RKO to the official. Charles Robinson. Cody poked Orton in the eyes. The official didn't see it. Longtime friend Charles Robinson. Orton now from behind. And Cody went low on his own. Poke to the eyes. Low blow.
That's the message from Cody Rhodes.
Do what you gotta do. The way this man. RKO by Orton. Cody went. Who gave him a referee shirt? Who made him a damn official to kick out? There's no way this is legal.
Well, Pat McAfee apparently protected by Huss. Who knows at this point, Cole?
Referee Charles Robinson starting to... RKO to McAfee! Sit down, Pat! Put it up! Cody retains!
The student, WWE champion,
the student became the teacher tonight! And that stupid Pat McAfee may have cost Orton.
Well, this is a matchup. And this is where Cody poked Randy in the eye. Ref missed it. Ref then 8 blow. Cody was wise to it. Low blow of his own. An attempt from Cody turned into an RKO. Made the pinfall. Didn't make it. Randy throwing RKOs later. Still QB1 and still the champ. Cody Rhodes.
3 years. But Cody Rhodes stands victorious tonight. Oh no. Burt showing his true colors. For his brother, Cody.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment your favorite moment.